offense a little bit stagnant. Passing up shots is not going to help them. Warren Williams with a nice kick out to Jason Douglas Stanley, and he pump fakes when he's open. And that will really hurt your offense when you pass up open shots. It throws you out of rhythm. It's not how you build good chemistry, but here's a guy, a transfer from George Mason, and a guy who Coach Masiello says his offensive ability is scary. And Coach Masiello's belief in him is off the charts. It's just that he hasn't put it all together in a long time. But you've got to shoot the ball when you're open. I mean, that's the #1 way. Keep it simple. Kick out, open, shoot the rock.
15 foul, meanwhile, on Monmouth. Williams drawing it. Just a couple minutes ago, we talked about how Manhattan already had 5 team fouls. They're just about even. Strange how that almost works itself out. Stewart off the designed inbounds play. Martin with the exaggerated step, and there's the 7th team foul on the Jaspers. So rest of the way, it's free throws for Monmouth.
Malik Martin with a pass fake Euro hybrid move right there. That was really creative on the break. But Malik Martin is kind of the mayor on Monmouth's campus. Big man on campus, got great charisma, really outgoing. Just coming into his own as a person, and just a spectacular personality to go along with a great game.
Oh, and kind of the poster boy for if you wait your turn and you work hard, eventually things will happen for you.
Yeah, and the shooting has been great. 39% from downtown, but what's even better is all the charity work he's done, organizing sneaker drives. I mean, the guy puts other people before himself, and his performance on the court tonight has been fantastic, flirting with double-double range.
1 of 2 on the trip. The first career double-double was his last game. 2 rebounds shy tonight. Nelson with a great feed. Williams knew he had to go high off the glass and does.
A great job protecting the basketball with his body and squaring up along the baseline.
9 for Warren Williams.
When you're a big guy playing that baseline dunker spot, you got to make your numbers available to the guard, and then when you get the ball, square up and protect the ball with your shoulder. And Warren Williams did that on that play. Excellent catch and finish.
Last foul on Marquise Watson, front end of the 1-and-1 for Samuel Chapu. Wrong guy to foul. 80% shooter. What's his first attempt of the night? Lots of options for King Rice. 18 wins a year ago for this Hawks program, 12 of them in the MAC. And, you know, if not for the COVID shutdown, it's another one of those what-ifs. You wonder, had they been playing in March Madness?
And really unfortunate. And, you know, the question for a lot of these guys, because everybody's getting an extra year, is there's going to be a huge amount of transfers, or are they going to stay where they are and just kind of enjoy basketball and say, hey, this year you can chalk it up to COVID and then just play a normal season hopefully next year.
Martin with a good feed from Chapu, couldn't convert. And out of bounds. Well, tomorrow, another full day of college hoops across all of our networks, highlighted by North Carolina and Duke in a sonic blockbuster at 6 Eastern. Then the border battle, number 18 Tennessee and Kentucky at Rupp Arena. Both of these games on ESPN and the app, so you can watch anywhere. Tennessee, one of the most fun players in college basketball. Eve Pond, defensive specialist.
Everybody guards on Tennessee. I mean, their defense is spectacular. They got a ton of athletes. And you just don't know what you're going to get from Kentucky. It's who you're going to get. If the All-Americans are going to show up and play, or if it's going to be just the youth and experience and kind of this continuous offense we've seen from Kentucky. And B.J. Boston really hasn't lived up to the hype early. But again, you can't measure these young guys based on the COVID season. You just got to give everybody a break and say, it's been weird, it's been tough, and especially on the freshmen.
Nelson draws another Monmouth foul, this time on Miles Foster, who turned it over at the opposite end. Hope you're not doing anything later tonight, Noah, because...
Are you asking me out? What's happening?
Well, no, both teams are about to be on the free throw line,
Oh,
is what
okay.
I was about to say.
Thought you wanted to get dinner. You sit outside.
Nothing's open. By the time this is over.
But look at the bench for Manhattan. I mean, they're buying. Again, 10 guys were calling out fish together. I mean, they are all in this together.
Nelson with the hard drive, score it, and one. Impressed with the fight of Steve Masiello's guys.
Of course, they're never going away, and Ant Nelson certainly isn't. Crossover, Hezzy, back to the left, hang and finish. And you love that a guy who has the ability to get to the bucket shoots it at 87% from the free throw line, 4th in the MAC.
Little roll adjustment for him. Steve Masiello said, this is a guy that never had more than 12 points in a game against Seton Hall. We're asking him to be basically our alpha, scoring the ball.
Yeah, I don't get why more guys don't want to do that from the beginning of their career. Like, you can go high major and not play that much, be a role guy, or go to a place like Manhattan and be the star. I mean, that's an easy question for me.
Coming over the top of the screens for Manhattan, and movement. Foster with another foul. So third one on the freshman Miles Foster, trying to get Gabriel, who you just saw there, open. Tough night for Gabriel trying to get his offensive game going. Had a season-high 8 their last game against Niagara, scoreless tonight. And Nelson, offensive foul.
But that's what Coach Masiello talked about, is guys attacking after there's been basically no movement on the second line. And Nelson with a great in-and-out dribble. All right, you cross over Foster, but who's in front of you? And there's help. So you can either come to a two-footed jump stop and spray that out to shooters, or you got to have some sort of Euro step there. But it's really hard to attack on the first side.
Steve Masiello tried to say that Chapu got there late. Foul on Manhattan.
He's fantastic, Coach Masiello. I mean, he's so passionate, really cares about his guys. He's in it for the right reasons. And just kind of gets what's going on in college basketball in terms of the transfers, in terms of social media stuff. And he's doing a great job in terms of teaching his guys what really matters. So he had his guys write down 5 things that make them happy. And then he said, now write down 10 things that society says you need to be successful. And he said, listen, look at how many are the same. And he said, if you'll notice, there's really not that many on either side. So he's a teacher of life.
Sports Information Director Kevin Ross calls him the dean of MAC coaches because he had a couple more seasons in the MAC on King Rice. Of course, Monmouth in the NEC beforehand. Good footwork for Williams, everything but the finish on the jump hook.
He took his time, got to the spot he wanted.
Inside 9 minutes left, Matt Martucci, the former Princeton Tiger, Noah Savage, who shot almost 38% from 3, would have been good on this Monmouth team.
It's going down every half. What's going on? It was 39 in the first half. I mean, the hand checking is
sliding scale.
The hand checking has become impressive by Manhattan. I think Deion Hammond is saying, man, I got 2 hands on my waist here.
Shot clock does not reset. Ball goes out of bounds. Marcus McClary point to say, hey, go to the rim. Gets it to Hammond, who got it off, and it got the rim.
And the strength of Deion Hammond just to get that to the rim, sprinting in the opposite direction of the rim.
Nice clear out, seal for Williams. Manhattan back to within single digits. Jaspers don't want to go away. Foster might have gotten away with an extra step.
Yeah, a million extra steps. Easy travel inside.
Buchanan has been ice cold tonight. Came in as a double-figure scorer, but has been bottled up.
Manhattan still within striking distance, and they've managed to kind of slow the game down and play at their pace.
Williams wanted the backdoor bounce for Diallo.
But
inside 8 minutes left. What do we got, Sav?
Ant Nelson locates, and a great seal inside by Warren Williams with the jam.